What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where a trainer by the name of Ryan, WCC FC, no idea what those letters stand for, but he has brought to us a very cool team featuring the headliner, Electivire, in the Ultra Holiday Cup alongside a Shadow Charizard, very cool with that Shadow variant, just putting out crazy damage, and then an Obstagoon in back. Of course, Charizard and Obstagoon are quite meta in this current Ultra Holiday Cup. In my opinion, it's not the best cup. I haven't been enjoying it that much, just because I feel like you see the same like 6-7 Pokemon over and over again. It's like Charizard, Obstagoon, Virizion, Giratina. Those you see those on like every team. Walrein, some Trevenant here and there. So I think the variety is kind of lacking in this cup. I guess you see some electric types. I myself have been running some Alolan Golem a little bit, which has been fun. But yeah, I feel like you don't see a whole lot of variety. But Ryan bringing some cool variety himself with Electivire, and just one of the more hard-hitting electric types. I guess a lot of electric types are definitely on the glacier side with lots of attack. But Electivire, I think one of the highest attack electric types, as Charizard catches the move. It's an Icicle Spear, excuse me. And in comes Avalugg. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of spice. I've seen a couple of these. One of these just totally core broke one of my teams. And I was like, oh, dang. Electing to just let the Charizard go. I like this play. Knowing how valuable your Obstagoon is. Just save shields for it. And these cross chops are going to do like 10,000 damage. 10,000 exactly. That's, you can check it on PV Poke. Okay, it's an exaggeration, but they are double super effective. And the opponent, to be honest, may have been better off letting Avalugg go. How healthy is Walrein again? Yeah, probably was better off letting Avalugg go and saving a shield for Walrein, because this was pretty much Icicle Spear range. Or at least very close to Icicle. Maybe not quite, but very close. So a good game there to start things off 1-0. And how far can Mr. Ryan go? He's got like the little flannel outfit. Very stylish. Electivire versus Galvantula. Electric versus Electric. Spider versus whatever Electivire is. What is Electivire? I don't even know, dude. He's not really like a bear. What is he? Let me know in the comments. Electivire, the blank Pokemon. I need to ask the Pokedex. Well, whatever he is. He's throwing an Ice Punch. Yeah, dude, even like Electabuzz. Like, what is he? I don't, nothing jumps out to me. Like, no animal jumps out to me. Galvantula, Tarantula, Electivire, like, is like electric wire. Anyway, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm missing something that's obvious. Lunge takes out Vire, plays out the 2 shield, and is gonna get a nice little wing attack down without Galva getting to a 3rd Volt Switch for a move. And now going to go for the Blast Burn. He's gonna be doing a ton of damage. Boom. It's like 70% to the Walrein. Walrein going to get off probably an Earthquake here. Yeah, an Earthquake does less than half, though. And opponent is out of here, bro. 2 opponents in a row that were very weak, that were double weak to Obstagoon in the back. So, maybe people going for like the ABB versus Obstagoon teams, being that it's one of the most common picks in this meta. Awkward matchup here. Another electric lead. Get in the zone, Magna Zone. And letting his opponent throw first. I think this is probably the best play. It's just an awkward matchup. You don't want to throw first. And of course, the opponent gets the debuff, which is unfortunate. I think you probably just want to double Wild Charge here. Yeah, exactly. Just to make sure you get this damage off. Now the Magnezone is quite low. And they bait again. Wow. I don't think that's the right play for the opponent. And they catch an Ice Punch on Gira, but like this is not great. I think you'd almost rather have just let your zone go down and then farm down Electivire. Because now you got some valuable chip damage against the Giratina. I guess you do save some energy on Zone, so maybe Zone does get to a move later. So that actually could be critical. This is a pretty neutral matchup, to be honest. Goon does have that super effective Night Slash, however, it's not really dealing any fast move damage. And Giratina can really chunk over time with those Dragon Breaths, so it's a pretty even matchup. You'd think, like, on paper, right, obviously Goon should do really well here, but Dragon Breath Gira, I think, beats Goon in certain shield scenarios. Night Slash barely doesn't KO. Wow, quick swap, and now you've got Charizard against Dragonite, which Charizard should win up a shield. I mean, Shadow Dragon Claw from Charizard, it's going to do a ton of damage here. I don't expect Dragonite to reach a second Dragon Claw, but it is going to dish out quite a bit of Dragon Breath damage. This will put this Dragonite really low, and 2 wing attacks knocks it out. Has some energy here. I expect Zone to probably come in. Oh, I don't know if... Zone had a little bit of health. Maybe they were better off not throwing that move. Maybe they were better off going for a farm down. Wing attacks probably KO before Sparks, but they are double resisted. So maybe like if Ryan had messed up and thrown his charge move, maybe Zone can actually win that. Actually, no, wait. There were no... Oh, but there were no shields left by the opponent, right? So I guess they didn't... No, I guess there wasn't much they could really do there. I'm just being overly critical. Crobat, why are you staying in, dude? Yo. I have a purified Crobat too, by the way. Why is the Crobat still on my screen? Crobat, dude, this is not a good matchup for you. And you just let Electivire get to 2 wild charges before he threw a single move. Yo. You know what it is? Bats are nocturnal, right? And it's still pretty light out. This trainer is conducting their battles while his Crobat should be sleeping. And now this Crobat is just disoriented, staying in a terrible matchup. Man, I need to, like, see what's in back. Because this is wild that he's staying in. Comes in with Gira. Maybe he has like some sort of water type in the back, like a Walrein. The safe swap to Charizard. I kind of like it to not let Electivire get farmed down, but if this is an ancient power, this could be devastating. No, very fortunate for Ryan that the opponent is not running ancient power. That would have knocked out the Shadow Charizard. But now he's able to land another move. Gonna get this Giratina really low, to the point where Obstagoon can probably counter it down. Gonna think a little bit before coming in. That Crobat is still existing, and it's Virizion in back. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think you should have swapped out if you're the opponent. Oh, and lets him get to the Ice Punch. I think this is a huge misplay from the opponent. Shoot. Got a little bit greedy there trying to farm down to have this energy, but now this isn't going to KO, and you lose CMP on the cross chop. Yeah, just an unnecessary farm down. And yeah, Goon's going to be able to close this out. So we'll see the Claw's not going to KO from here. And then Night Slash will do the trick. We'll do a little instant replay here, just to confirm that the Virizion had the energy. So we see Electivire. Let's see. 1, 2. Or was that already 3? Okay. Just a quick little replay. Claw takes out Charizard. Obstagoon's going to come in, and then Virizion's going to come in. Obstagoon 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it already has the Sacred Sword here. It already has the Sacred Sword. And then he does like 2 more, like only do 1 more there or just throw right away. There's no reason to go for this farm down. Because let's say you took it out right away. Let's say you didn't over farm it all. Let's say you didn't over farm it all. So you Sacred Sword here, you come out with no energy. You're still probably going to beat that Obstagoon. Because Obstagoon's going to need to get to like 2 cross chops to take you out. So yeah. Easier for me, right? Being like the one analyzing it and watching it. And not being the one mid-battle. But yeah, for the opponent there, no reason to over farm. Sometimes over farming is great. Sometimes it's the only play to win the game. There, it was just unnecessary. And a bit of a mistake. But it happens to the best of us. As I like to say. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm like a pretty good battler. And I make mistakes all the time. All the time. Every single day of GBO. Okay. Kind of a weird matchup, right? Like, Thundershocks aren't doing anything, but these Ice Punches pretty much, like, are going to 2-shot the Virizion. And not quite, actually. Gonna go for another Ice Punch here. Is he going to catch? Gets a shield, actually. Opponent swaps. What? That's a weird swap, in my opinion. I guess they're double weak to Goon, maybe? Maybe they're double weak to Goon. Lands the Avalanche. Does a ton of damage. Wow. Cross Chop coming through. I doubt we see a shield from Mamo. Because Mamo would have had to throw another move there. Which is kind of just like overkill. In comes Virizion. Going to get a nice farm down and come up with some energy. Cross Chop. Doesn't do very much. Electivire has a little bit of residual energy, I believe. Maybe like 2 Thundershocks. Yeah. Oh no, it only had 1. Nice catch against the... Nice catch on the Wall Rain. Which is going to keep the opponent in this. However, down a shield, this is pretty awkward. Down a shield, this is pretty awkward. Charizard over farming quite a bit. CMP ties the Wall Rain. Does the Wall Rain shield this? No, they do not. And that's going to seal it. I think you respect the Stone Edge here. A lot of Virizions tend to be running Stone Edge in this meta with all the Charizards flying around. And nice little wing attack down. Double super effective wing attacks. Shredding the Virizion. A nice 5-0 set from Ryan featuring a cool Pokemon in Electivire. A little bit of spice with the Shadow Charizard as opposed to normal Charizard. Always fun to see. And then Obstagoon, of course. So a meta plus kind of anti-meta pick with this line. And Ryan showing the work that it can put in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to Ryan for the submission. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you so much once again for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.